All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Super here, and welcome to another Mortal Kombat 1 video. So, the reason why you guys are seeing this video is because the servers are down right now. They've been down for many hours. I was going to record a video with Homelander today. Being a big topic of discussion as far as Twitter and all that. I'm not gonna go into that today, but I was gonna record with Homelander, but the servers are off. So instead, I'm making this video talking about what I want the future of Mortal Kombat 1 to look like. This is just me personally. For my eyes, I think this would be the best situation for Mortal Kombat 1 and the future after that. So I'm going to be talking about 3 talking points. Before that, as you guys saw on the video screen, make sure you guys leave a thumbs up on the video. It's always appreciated. So I'm going to be talking about 3 things. First, DLC, then balance, and then competitive, because I think competitive is very important. As much as a lot of us just don't compete and will never compete because either not good enough, which I don't think I would actually be good enough to compete at a high level. I think I would do decent, for the most part. But as far as like ever winning tournaments or anything like that, I don't think I'm that good on that level. So I'll never compete. And also, I run my YouTube channel. I act the fool. This is what I love doing. I love entertaining people on YouTube. That's my thing. So either that, or people, they don't have the means to travel, or they don't want to travel. They don't want to dedicate the time, because you do have to dedicate a lot of time to becoming a good competitive player. So I'll be talking about that. So let's first talk about DLC. So in my opinion, I think the best scenario DLC content wise for MK1 is to have another story mode expansion. Now, this is just wishes, okay? Because the most likely scenario is we're probably not going to get another story mode expansion. But the way things were left off with Chaos Reigns is just so unsatisfying that I think a lot of people, including myself, want some sort of conclusion to this Chaos Reigns story. It feels like there was a second part to it that needed to be told, but was never told, because it ended abruptly. We didn't even know what the hell happened. Hashtag where's Havoc? I made a joke about that after I finished my playthrough. So I think the best thing for them to do is to come out with another story mode expansion. But that's a huge task. They promoted this for a while, and it had a price tag of $50. And I think a lot of people were pissed off about that price tag, even with the story, even before they even played the story mode, which I agree, $50 for a story mode expansion, I think is like too high. So number one, a second story mode expansion. It would sort of build upon the fact that they do include more new content, with every new fighting game. So, and just to add more DLC content than MKX, MK11 had more content than Injustice 2, and so on and so forth. And MK11 was the first story mode expansion that they had. And if they have 2 in this one, it would add to that sort of improvement of DLC content after every game. But yeah, I think a lot of people would want to see what the hell were to happen, or what's going to happen with the Chaos Reigns story mode. But I think in most likely scenario, they're going to drop that. Just because a lot of people were unhappy about it. And if they're unhappy about it, I think they're going to move to something else, which is probably going to be a new game. But as far as characters are concerned, I definitely think that there's going to be more DLC characters. I think there's going to be like 3 more DLC characters, and I think those DLC characters will come with 3 cameos, because, Ed Boon has said that they're going to support this game longer than any other of their previous games. But he never specified, how further along compared to every other game, because they actually did support Mortal Kombat 11 for about 2.5 years, as far as maybe not DLC content, but they supported the game with patches and updates for about 2.5 years, and that counts as supporting the game. So he doesn't only mean DLC characters when he says we're going to support this game for many years to come. A lot of people, have that misconception that when Ed Boon says that they're going to support this game for years to come, it means with DLC characters and all that. What he means by that, of course, we're going to have probably more stuff, but many years down the road just means consistent patches, bug fixes, updates, balance changes, which we're going to be talking about soon. But yeah, there'll definitely be more DLC characters. I could definitely see that happening. I think 3 more DLC characters, and those characters will come with 3 cameos. That's my prediction. That's how I see the future of this game as far as DLC content. But I definitely think it's important to keep the game alive with more content down the road, because we probably have a long time to go before we see another NRS game. My prediction is that it depends on what schedule they want to release their new fighting game. So if they want to go with an April release schedule, I think that we would get an announcement late next year, and then promotion going on to an April release date for their next game. And if they want to go to September, then it'll probably happen the way Mortal Kombat 1 did, where in 2026, like May of 2026, they're going to announce their new fighting game, and then it would come out in late 2026 in September. But if they don't, then I think late next year, 2025, they will announce the game, and then it won't come out until April of 2026. But I 100% believe that there will be a new NetherRealm game in 2026. That's just what I think. So that's a little bonus there for you guys. So next up is balance. I definitely want to see more characters get the Havoc treatment. Havoc was buffed like a mofo, and I know that was on purpose because they gave him like everything new, right? I don't think they nerfed a single thing. All they did was buff him. Obviously, Havoc was the big bad guy of the story mode expansion, so he better have gotten some buffs. But I definitely think that if every character gets the same treatment as Havoc, you're going to have a crazy fun game. Don't get me wrong, I love MK1 gameplay-wise, and I think it's super fun. It's the best part about this game. But if they give people, like every character, including like Scorpion, that needs so much more excitement, in my opinion, if they give them that like Havoc treatment where they're adding new moves, they're adding new ways for him to combo or her to combo, talking about the whole roster, it would make the game so much fun. And then people wouldn't be complaining about Homelander and Havoc and, Cyrax and characters like these that, have a lot to their kit. A lot of people would just be using their favorite character because every character would have something that would be considered quote unquote busted or something. I think there's something to be said about having a fighting game that's just busted all around, which means if every character is really good, the game just ends up balancing itself out. There will always be characters that are better than other characters, even in games that are broken, right? In MKX, the game is broken. That's why it's so much fun. Every character has crazy shit. But then you have characters like Tremor, like Smoke, like Sector, that just have even more crazy shit. So the games will always have top tiers. It's just if they give everyone the treatment that they gave Havoc, I think the game would be even crazier, even more fun. And I think it would bring a lot of people back who maybe only play one character, right? Maybe they're character specialists, character loyalists, and they only want to play Scorpion, and then they play Scorpion, and Scorpion is boring in this game. I love Scorpion, but I've been saying this since the beginning. Scorpion is boring. That's why I love the fact that you could use Pharah, which adds overhead lows, more variety with the offense whenever you use Scorpion. I don't think I'll ever use any other cameo other than Pharah when I play Scorpion, because that's how much of a difference she makes for his fun factor, because you just have the variety to play the stagger game, play the grab, strike, throw game, stuff like that he has, but you also get the 50-50s and different combo variety. So balance-wise, going forward in the future, I want every character to be busted. I want every character to have the same treatment that Havoc had. I know that, some people are not going to want that, but like I said, this is just my video and my hope for what's to come in the future. And last but not least, I definitely want another Pro Tour. I forgot what the hell they call I don't remember what like the competitive season was called for this year. What would MK1 Pro Comp Tour, I think. I don't know, but I think another like season of that would help the game out a lot, because it would give players who do want to compete, it will give them some more motivation, some more incentive to, keep playing the game, because there's a lot of people who don't really care about playing Combat League too much. They care about, playing competitively, playing in tournaments. And yeah, a lot of those people are going to be playing Combat League because they do want to play the game competitively, and Combat League will give you the most competitive matches. But also, as a fan, it would be really fun to get another tournament like that, another season, because I really enjoy watching MK1 gameplay. I love playing it and I love watching. So you guys remember when like the finals happened, like the 3-day finals, I streamed, I think, every single day until the tournament finished, and it was a blast. It was so much fun watching the game being played at the highest level. And I definitely think that the competitive players deserve another competitive season, another pro tour, because a lot, as far as like the people who are keeping the game alive, it's us playing the game. Obviously, people who follow my channel, every other content creator's channels, we're truthfully like the minority, because the majority of people who buy Mortal Kombat games are only going to play the story mode, only going to play single player mode. We're like the minority, but we're the ones that keep the game alive, along with the guys who are competitive, guys and girls who are competitive. And I definitely think that they deserve to have another pro tour. But yeah, that's how I see the future of Mortal Kombat 1. I even give you guys that little extra bonus sort of crystal glass future of me predicting the next game. Maybe I'll go more in depth into that and make another video of what I think it's going to be. So if you guys want to see that, leave it in the comments section. But other than that, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry that I had to upload another like commentary video, but yeah, the servers are down and I can't record, can't play right now. So you guys will see some Homelander soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.